Hello and welcome to another tutorial. In this tutorial I'll be teaching you how to create a simple intro in Cinema 4D. So what you're going to want to do is open up Cinema 4D. This intro will consist of very basic camera movements and maybe just a couple of effects. Once you've opened up Cinema 4D, you're going to want to come up here to this icon here. Click it, then make the output 1280 and 720. I'm doing this because this is the standard size of videos for YouTube. So then if you were to upload this intro to YouTube, it will just look, the YouTube people won't have to shrink it or do anything to it. And once you've done that, you're going to want to go to monograph and click text object. This instantly makes a 3D text object. What not very many people know about, if you ask me. I've typed in my YouTube name and I'm going to change the alignment here to middle. I don't particularly like the text, so I'm going to change that. See what I've got. Maybe do that text because I quite like it. Yep, quite like that. So already we've made a 3D looking text. But I want my text to have a bit more depth, so I'm going to change the depth icon to 60. I'm also going to click on the caps icon here and change the start cap to fillet cap and the end cap to fillet cap. Then I'm going to change the start cap to a radius of 10 and then change the end cap to a radius of 10. As you can see, it makes the edges a lot more rounded, but if you ask me, it makes your text look a lot more professional. Looking pretty good. Actually, I may want to change the radius to about 7 and 7. Okay then. So that looks pretty good if you ask me. But on quite a lot of intros, well, maybe not that many, they also have another text layer behind it to make the intro look a lot more professional and stand out more. And so I'm going to teach you how to do this. You're going to want to click on your text objects, what I just taught you how to make. Then click Control C, Control V. This is the basic shortcut for copying and pasting. I'm then going to click on my copied text layer and change the depth here to half what the other text layer is. So if my other text layer had a depth of 60, I'm going to make this one 30. Then I'm going to drag that text layer roughly in the middle. Now I'm going to click on the caps and change, and make the radius about twice as big as the other text layer. So if I was to go on here now, looks like there's like 2 layers to the text. Looks pretty good. Now I want my text to have a bit of colour, so I'm going to double click down here and maybe make a lightish blue. Yeah, a light blue. Click OK. I'm going to click on my reflection and change the texture to Fresnel. This just makes your text look a lot more professional. Maybe add a yellowy colour there. Maybe make the blurriness to 30. Yeah, it looks pretty good already. So if I was to quickly render this out, that's what it would look like. And yeah, that's how to create a material. But I've also got some what I've downloaded off of Acer. I'll import his yellow. Just so you can see what this colour looks like. That's all it is, a texture like that. Reflection. Spectre. But all it is a very basic yellow. And drag that onto there. I may not even like it. May change it. No, I don't particularly like that yellow, so I'm gonna delete it and actually make a new yellow. Come here to colour and perhaps change the colour to Fresnel. Then make quite a light yellow, go into a more darky type of yellow. Pretty cool. Now I'm going to want to go on to reflection and once again change this to Fresnel. Maybe put a blurry, maybe put a blurriness on it, about 40. No, maybe not, maybe just leave it at 10. Yeah. Then maybe change the brightness to about 50. And yeah. Now if I was to render that to see what it looks like. It looks pretty good. By the way, you don't have to just do the colours I'm doing. I would always recommend you do different colours because it then makes your intro just look a lot more unique. On to the next step. You're going to want to click up here and click camera. You're going to then want to click on this little button here. This means that you're always looking down your camera. It's hard to explain, but you're always in the perspective of your camera. Now you're going to want to come onto the 0 keyframes and well, set your camera up wherever you want the first keyframe to be. For this tutorial I'm going to make my camera be looking down on the text at the very beginning. Then I'm going to come over to 20 keyframes, maybe change my camera a bit, zoom in a bit here, maybe make it a tad bit more rounded, click there, then go to 60 keyframes, come over to the other side of my text, change my camera, do it like that. Then click that button again. So if I was to play this, camera will come down, go along the text, and then finish there. By the way, I think I did mention it, but if you didn't really hear me correctly, to create a keyframe, you just hit that button there. Now on about 90 frames, because I don't want my intro to end there, I want it to come back and look at the text again. Like so. Click there. So if I was to play that, it goes down along the text, then comes back up. And maybe change the number of frames, maybe change that to about 150. Drag that along a bit more so it looks a bit better. And there already you can see quite a good intro coming along. Now you may want to add in a couple of effects. I may add in let's say, don't know, a light actually. For some odd reason, I don't know if anyone knows this, but my Cinema 4D, it doesn't seem to let me install any plugins. I've looked literally all over the internet and and I'm doing what every video tells me to do on YouTube, but it just won't let me install any plugins. Don't know why, but it just won't. If anyone knows how to fix this problem, just message me, because I go to install a plugin, I go onto my Cinema 4D folder, and there is no plugin folder. Don't know why, but that's it. I've just recently added in a light to this scene, and I then rendered this frame out, and it looks pretty good. But I actually want to add in an effect, so I'm going to click up here and then come to, let's say, what one should we have? Let's say explode, actually. So I'm then going to hit Control and drag the explode into my text object. By hitting Control, it means it virtually duplicates the effect. It's hard to explain, but if you do it, it looks pretty good. And then I'm going to want to come to about 130 and change the strength to 50. Then I'm going to hit Control and click that button there. But at about 120, I want the strength to be 0. Hit Control there. So there's that. Maybe move that down a tad bit. Like that. Also in here I want to do the same, so I was at change that to 50, Control click there, but at 120 I want that to be 0, Control click there. So if I was to play that, it goes like that. So the intro, the lovely little camera movement, comes up, looks at the text, text explodes. Hey then, so that's how to create quite a simple intro, but now I'm going to teach you how to render it. So you're going to want to click this button here, make sure the width is 1280 by 720. Then you're going to want to save it wherever you want, and to make this intro a movie, you're going to want to click the format and change that to either AVI movie, what I normally do, or QuickTime movie. I would recommend doing it AVI movie. And that is virtually all you need to know. Yeah, you don't have to do anything else. But make sure you do save it wherever you want to save it. Don't know. Save it wherever you want. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope the intro comes out well. Hope you learned a lot from it. Remember to subscribe, rate and comment. Peace out.